Okay, students, so let me select the pointer. Okay, so in the previous slides, if you remember, in the lecture number 9, we have done the asynchronous counters, and today we will be doing the synchronous counters. So asynchronous counters have more propagation delay because output of every flip-flop depends upon previous flip-flop output. So that's why we generally use synchronous counters for their speed because, and it may reduce the delay as well. Okay, now we will discuss the 3-bit synchronous counter using JK flip-flop. So this is the way how we design the synchronous counter. So it is much more easier than the asynchronous counter. Okay, so let's start with the 3-bit. So 3-bit, you all know 2 raised to the power 3 equals to 8 combinations. So we will use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You all know how to write these 8 combinations. Synchronous counters, we can design using any flip-flop. So I have used JK flip-flop. You can use T flip-flop, you can use D flip-flop, you can use SR flip-flop. Any flip-flop you can use. In exams as well, it can be asked any flip-flop. Okay, so I will show you how to do with the JK flip-flop. So in this one, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are total 0 to 7, 8 states. Okay, so if we are designing with JK flip-flop, we must know the excitation table of JK flip-flop. You all know we have done in slide number, I don't remember the slide number, but yes, we have done the excitation table of all the flip-flops, right? So this is the excitation table for JK flip-flop. I have just written it right. I have just write it down here. Now, what we will do? What is the method? First, we will write the present state Q2, Q1, Q0. So obviously, for this, how many flip-flops we are going to use? 3 flip-flops. These are 3 flip-flops we are going to use. Okay. So it's Q2, flip-flop number 2, flip-flop number 1, flip-flop number 0. And this is the next state. This is the next state Q2, Q1, Q0. You can denote it with anything you want to. Like if you want to, you can write QC, QB, QA. You can write QC plus 1, QB plus 1, QA plus 1. For easy denotions, I have written out here Q2, Q1 and Q0. So we will write here 8 states, 0 to 8, I mean 0 to 7. And now how to write the next state? See, 0, 0, 0. So after this, what it is going to count? 0, 0, 1. So it is 0, 0, 1. This is my next state. Is it clear to you? Now it is 0, 0, 1. So after 0, 0, 1, what it is going to count? See, after 1, it is going to count 2. 0, 1, 0. So I have written here 0, 1, 0. Now my present state is 0, 1, 0. So after 0, 1, 0, what it is going to count? It is going to count 3, 0, 1, 1. So I have written here 0, 1, 1. So I have filled this table like this. Present state and next state. And the last state is 1, 1, 1. So after 1, 1, 1, you can see the state diagram. After 1, 1, 1, what it is doing? It is again going to 0, 0, 0. So after 1, 1, 1, I have written here 0, 0 and 0. Okay, is it clear to you? Now, the next thing is we will write using the excitation table, this table. Flip-flop 0, flip-flop 1, flip-flop 2. J0, K0 because we are using JK flip-flop. If we are using SR flip-flop, we will write SR. If we are using T flip-flop, we will write T. If we are using D flip-flop, we will write D. Okay, so we will be writing J0, K0, flip-flop 1, J1, K1 and flip-flop 2, J2, K2. Okay, now if we are doing flip-flop 0, that means we will look here this one and this one, these ones, Q0 and this Q0. So see, if the present state Qn is 0 and next state Qn plus 1 is 0. So what will be my state here? It is 0 cross. Okay, now we will look here. If it is 0 and it is 1, so it is 0 and 1. So we will look at the excitation table 0 and 1. What is the output? The output is 1 and cross. So we will write here 1 and cross. Okay, now for the next one, we will see 1 and we will see 0. So for 1 and 0, what is that? It is cross and 1. So we will write here cross and 1. Okay, crosses don't care here. For this now 0 and 1. So we will see here 0 and 1. What is that? 1 and cross. So we will write here 1 and cross. Okay, same for flip-flop 1. We will see this Q1 and this Q1. So we can check any state. Let us suppose we are checking this 1 and 0. So we will see what is 1 and 0 here. It's cross and 1. So what is 1 and 0? It's cross and 1. So we will fill this table like this. Same with flip-flop 2. We will see Q2 and this Q2. So we will fill this table like this. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, I'm explaining you here because if I will go to the next slide, this voice is just deleted. So it's really difficult to explain it. So I'm just explaining it here and then I will show the K-maps in the next slide. Okay. So what we are going to do is, first we will do the state diagram. Then we will do this table, the truth table. And next we will do the K-maps. We will do 6 K-maps. 1 K-map for J0, 1 for K0, 1 for J1, 1 for K1, 1 for J2 and 1 for K2. So there will be in all total 6 flip-flops. Okay. Sorry, 6 K-maps. How you all know how to do the K-maps? In place like it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where there is 1, like 1 is here at 0, then 1 is here at 2, 1 is here at 4 and 1 is here at 6. So in place of 0, 2, 4 and 6, I will write 1, and in place of like here 1, in place of 3, in place of 5 and in place of 7, I will write don't care. Okay, and then I will do the pairing. Same with K0, we can see where the 1 is and where the cross is, and we will fill in the K-map. Same for J1, we can see here where the 1 is, where is cross, and you all know we don't write 0 in the K-map because we are doing the SOP form, we are not doing the POS form. In K1, again cross and 1 we will write, we will not write 0. In J2 we will write 1 and cross, and in K2 we will write cross and 1. So we will fill all the 6 K-maps like this, and the K-map will be 3 variable K-map. Okay, because it is 8 combinations, so we will use the 3 variable K-map. So let's go. So you can see I have done all the 6 K-maps, J0, J1, J2, K0, K1, K2. I have filled all the 1 and the cross, all the 1 and the cross, no zeros. Okay, remember no zeros. So you all know how to do the pairing. We have done in the digital systems one. You all know how to do the pairing in the K-maps. Don't cares are used to maximize the pair. Okay, so it's not necessary to use all the don't cares. You remember the rule of the don't cares. It's not necessary to use all the don't cares. You have to pair all the ones, not the don't cares. Okay, so for this one, this is the filling pattern of the J0. So we will pair all these together. Okay, so J0 will be 1. So there is no common thing. So J0 will be 1. For J1, we have paired this 4 because we cannot pair 6 together. We can pair 4, 2, 8 like this combination. Okay, and please don't make any pair of these two don't cares because it is not necessary to include all the don't cares in the pair. Okay, so we will include only these 4s. So J1 equals to Q0. Why Q0? Because we will see the left hand side, there is nothing common. We will see at the top it is 0, 1 and 1, 1. What is the thing which is common? 1, and 1 is Q0. So it is Q0. Same I have done for J2. Same I have done for K0. K0 again all I have paired, so it is 1. Same I have done for K1. K1 is I have paired all these 4s. No necessary, it's not necessary to include these two don't cares. And this is K2, it is Q1 and Q0. I have paired all these. So don't make any extra pair of these all 4s. Okay, so this is the expressions for all 6, J0, J1, J2, K0, K1 and K2. Now we will do this schematic diagram. It is very interesting and very easy because I have used 3 flip-flops. So it is J0, J1, J2. This is flip-flop 0. I've forgotten to written here flip-flop 0, flip-flop 1, flip-flop 2. Please write it. Flip-flop 0, flip-flop 1 and flip-flop 2. Now we will see. First we will connect all the clocks. So this is this clock and this clock. It is all connected together. Okay? These all clocks are connected. Next is J0. J0 is 1. So this is my 1. 1 means it is high level. High logic means I have given is plus 5 folds. Okay. What is K0? K0 is 1. So I have given K0 is 1. So J0 and K0 is sorted. Now come to the next flip-flop. It is J1. What is J1? J1 is Q0. So what we are going to do? We will connect J1 to Q0. Is it clear to you? So J1 is connected to Q0. What is K1? K1 is Q0. So K1 is also Q0. So I have connected this K1 to Q0. Okay. Now what is J2? J2 is Q1 and Q2. The multiplication, the AND gate of Q1 and Q0. So this is Q0 and this is Q1. I have connected them with the AND gate and then I have connected to J2. Okay. And K2 is also similar, Q1 and Q0. So I have connected the output to K2 as well. And this Q2 will give the output. So this is basically the schematic diagram, the flow diagram of the flip-flop. Okay. So if in exams it is asked that you have to do with the SR flip-flop, so you have to do the excitation table of the SR flip-flop and you have to make the diagram with the SR flip-flop. Okay. Now the next slide. Yes, this is our assignment. It is given date, it is the submission date. So this is the work for this week. Okay, 10th June to 17th June. Okay, so this, because Wednesday we are having the lecture on Wednesday. So the work I have given you today will be continued till the next week. And then next Wednesday, it will be my lecture number 11th. Or I think 10th, I don't remember the number. So that will be my next lecture, and there is a next assignment number 5, which you will be doing in the next week. So here in this there are 5 questions. Okay, so it is, the first question is design mod 4 counter using JK flip-flop. So mod 4 means it will count 4 states. Okay, I have written the answers here, so that if you will design it, then there will be no confusion. You can verify your answer. So I have used the notation JA, JB, KA, KB. You can use J2, J1 and J2, J1 and K2, K1. Okay. So I have written the notations. I have written the answers here. So when you will design the state diagram, you will do the excitation table, you will do the flip-flop and everything you will do. Okay. Next is design mod 5 counter using JK flip-flop. Mod 5 means how many states it will count? It will count 5 states. Okay. Rest of the states which will be remaining will be used as the don't care. Because it is mod 5, so you will take the 3 flip-flops, because you will use the 8 states. So rest of the 3 states will be used as the don't care. Okay, and then that's the answers for your verification. When you will design, you can verify your answer. Next is design a synchronous mod 6 counter with JK flip-flop. I have written here, you have to use the JK flip-flop. Sorry, my pointer is not working. Let me check. Yeah, my pointer is not working here now. So just wait. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what's the problem in the pointer. So question number 3, you can just check the question number 3. It is design a synchronous counter. Yeah, is this working now? Design a synchronous mod 6 counter with JK flip-flop. So it's a mod 6 counter now. It is mod 5, it is mod 6. So it will count 0 to 5, and rest of the states will take as the don't care. Question number 4. Design a counter by using T flip-flop. Now you have to use the T flip-flop, no JK flip-flop, with an irregular binary count sequence of 1, 2, 5 and 7. So it will count 1, then 2, then 5 and then 7. Okay, and then after 7 it will again count to 1. Okay, so make the state diagram like this and use rest of the state set as don't care states. The answers I have given here for verification. Design a mod 8 synchronous counter using T flip-flop. So you have to design mod 8. Okay, mod 8 means 0 to 7. So again, mod 8 means how many flip-flops you will use? 3 flip-flops using T flip-flop. So I have given the answers for T flip-flop. So this is the assignment you need to submit on next Wednesday. So when we are when we are ready for the next lecture, okay, so you have to submit before the next lecture this assignment to me via email. Okay, so thank you so much for this lecture. This is for the synchronous counter. In the next lecture we will be doing synchronous up down counter. So that's all for today.